What's up, everyone? Welcome to a Flying Diamonds fin review. My name is Tanner Waite, also known as Beach Cowboy across the internet. And when I'm not flying through the air at Mavericks, I thoroughly enjoy surfing small waves on boards of all different shapes and sizes. And today I'm really excited to present to you the Flying Diamonds FDX-1, the latest edition of their high-performance 5-fin shortboard set. Flying Diamonds fins has been around for a very long time. They are integral in surfing and surf culture and pride themselves on producing high-quality sets of fins that help push the progression of the sport in both shortboarding, longboarding, and whatever other kind of fins you might use. And the FDX-1 is no different. This is a set of fins that is geared towards you only having one set of high-performance fins. In my eyes, I would take this 5-fin set all over the world with me and be able to ride it in almost any surfboard. It sits right in the middle of a lot of things, which I can appreciate because I don't change my fins that often. It's got a relatively wide base. It's not overly raked out. It's not overly upright, so it's gonna allow you to generate speed and control it. The fin is made in their AirFlex construction, which is the best combination of being ultra lightweight while still maintaining some serious rigidity in the fin itself. Today, I got to go out and surf the Channel Islands better every day in their ECT construction. Funny enough, I didn't have a shortboard to ride for this because I've been having too much fun riding my twin fins. So it was cool to be able to ride this board that I've been familiar with and riding before this and try it with a completely different set of fins as both a quad and a thruster. I first took it out as a quad early in the morning. And what I will say is that the board had very good projection when it came to going down the line. What happens when you go from a thruster to a quad is you might lose a little bit of the pivot that you get from riding a thruster, but you do gain more speed. And if you've got a wave with a little bit more line, a little bit more open face, I think the quad performs better because it generates speed and allows you to push through turns much faster. I had a few rights early in the morning where I was able to push through. And the one thing that I did notice on the quad over the thruster is that the board projected down and through the turn and seemed to accelerate through that. I don't normally ride quads, so this was a bit of a different experience for me. And I will say it has opened my eyes to riding them more often, especially now that I've got these sets of fins. Now, when I came in and switched to the thruster, there was an immediate change in the way that the board handled. It felt a little bit more lively because I was surfing waves that I think cater a lot more towards surfing a thruster, where I was able to go up into the lip and push a little bit more, the tail released a little bit easier, and it really felt like I was able to put the board where I wanted it to go. Whenever I had the board on rail, it really felt like it would push and project and release when I wanted it to. With the quad setup, there was one turn on my last wave where I really forced kind of like a layback jam in the pocket, and instead of sliding out, it kind of held me in there and I really had to force it. Whereas with the thruster set, when I went to go and do a turn like that, it felt like the board kind of let loose a little bit more. I was really stoked to actually get to demo a set of fins in this board in some surf that it was kind of made for. And it was cool to be able to go back and forth between the quad and the thruster and really feel the difference of it. If I was gonna be surfing a wave like lowers, or if I was in Chile surfing a point break, I would 100% ride it as a quad. But if I was surfing the beach break waves like we were surfing today, I would throw it in as a thruster. So I actually got to ride these fins in a lot more boards than I anticipated when I first started making this review. And we're actually gonna add on a quick part here to chat about the HIBT 3+3 from Thunderbolt Designs. While utilizing these fins, I got a few really fun waves on it at lowers. Again, with the quad is so fun. It drives down the line well, it projects through turns, traveling at higher speeds, and you're not doing the most vertical surfing. This is exactly the kind of board that you're gonna wanna look for. I've ridden a few different sets of quads in this, and this was by far the most user-friendly and the most versatile. It allowed me to flow, do some fun turns, and even better than that, I got to ride my 23 model from Chemistry Surfboards, which I don't have with me. And the one thing I did notice is that the fins released more when I wanted them to, and just allowed for super fun surfing altogether. It's been about a month now that I've been riding these fins, and I plan on keeping them in the boards. Like, they work so well all the way around. Just a quick add-on. Wanted to show you how versatile this set of fins really is. The CI better every day, we've kind of come to realize that it's maybe a little bit small for me. So it's cool to be able to ride a few different boards, same set of fins, and really get a good feel for how user-friendly they are. Again, the FDX-1 is an incredible all-around daily driver template. If you were gonna just have one set of high-performance fins for your shortboard, particularly one that has 5 fin boxes, this is gonna be the way to go. I would actually be interested to ride these in one of my guns, in one of my big wave surfboards, because they do have such a rigid profile and they aren't too big, too raked out, or too upright, which is going to limit the drag in bigger, scarier waves. Not that that's what this review is about, but it's something worth thinking about. If a fin can work in the most hectic and powerful situations that the ocean has, It certainly will work in a little bit smaller waves. I really enjoyed getting to demo these fins, and I'm glad that I have them to use for myself. I'll certainly be ordering some more shortboards and putting them in there. Thank you for watching this video with Flying Diamonds. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let us know if you have any questions down below. And if you see me in the water, say what up. I'll see you guys around.